For the past 16 days, I haven't missed a single habit on my habit tracker. I have never been this consistent in my entire life. And as a result, I managed to make my first 1000 euros out of my YouTube channel after working for a whole year and seeing zero fucking results. I built an even better physique, but most importantly, I started to truly believe in myself. I started to get way more of self respect. I started to see myself as a person who is actually able to get shit done. This is exact step by step guide on how I did that. Man, let me ask you this one very simple question. Why do you want to stay consistent? Why do you want to stay consistent with your habits? Really think about it, man. What is the deep reason behind that? And don't even try to bullshit me, man. I know exactly why you want it. Don't try to say that I want to feel better about myself. I want to go and make my habit tracker look better because now I have a lot of minuses. That's not the real reason, right? You don't want to stay consistent just for the sake to stay consistent. You want to stay consistent to achieve something out of it. You want to get some type of outcome. I know that. It can be I want to start making 1K a month. I want to go and build some muscle, etc. You have something in mind. We don't stay consistent to stay consistent. That's not the goal. Consistency is just the road to get your main goal that you are trying to achieve. So, what is that goal for you? Really think about it, man, and choose only one. I don't care how many other thoughts you have in your brain, choose one. What is your number one goal that you want to achieve? It can be fitness, it can be business, etc. It's super important to acknowledge it, but if you're not going to watch this second step, then this first step is going to be absolutely worthless. Man, I can almost guarantee your daily habits that you are doing right now doesn't make any sense. Don't believe me? Let me just quickly explain that to you, okay? What are the habits that you do on your day-to-day basis? Just think about them right now. Or just go and look on your habit tracker and see what type of habits you have on your tracker. Right now, this is going to be a very simple but super important question that you need to answer to yourself. How many of those habits are actually aligned with the main goal that you are trying to achieve right now? The goal that we just found in the first step of this little protocol. If right now you have like 10 or 15 habits, you are struggling to stay consistent with those habits, and only like two of those are aligned with your main goal, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why do you have so much other load that's not even as important? It's not aligned with your number one priority in life that's just holding you back. I used to make this mistake too, man. I used to be fucking horrible. Have all of the other different habits that does not make any sense. My main goal is to grow a business. I had 15 other habits that are not related to my business. I was really struggling with that. You know what I did? How I managed to go to the point when I'm able to stay consistent with my main habits and I still have some other habits that I do on the side just to keep up my fitness, keep up my mindfulness, etc. I started just from the few habits that are the most important for me. And then if I saw that, okay, I am able to stay consistent with them, then I added more stuff that's not even as important. I treated my number one priority like it's my fucking number one priority. Mind blowing, right? Because what you are doing right now is that you are doing a lot of useless volume. You're watching some, I don't know, dating videos on how to become better at dating, then your main goal is to grow a business. What is the point of watching dating videos? There is no point. So this is exactly how you go about it. This is exactly how I went about it and how I managed to make like my first two 500 euro sales just after like 2 weeks of basically following this protocol and staying super consistent with my habits. Look at your main goal that you're trying to achieve right now. It can be getting fitter, it can be getting to the specific amount of revenue a month, does not matter at all. Any goal you have, it's going to work for any goal you set. What are the few non negotiables that you need to do every single day that will give you 80% of the results that you want? If we are talking fitness, you already know it's working out and it's getting my calories in. If we are talking about business, it's just like sparing 2 hours of work on my business and also like sending 50 cold outreach messages, whatever. You know what are those two main things? Two, three, maybe even one. That does not matter at all. Just what is the number one priority, the number one task that will get you 80% of the results that you have always wanted? Go and put that on your tracker. Just as the first thing on the new tracker. Remove that shit off your wall. Like, if your habit tracker is shit right now, you are not able to stay consistent, we are going to make a new one on this little video. Go and get a new pen and a piece of paper. Yeah, paper. And the third habit that you are going to add is going to be the number one priority. What is the number one non-negotiable for you to get fitter? Okay, it's getting my calories in. I want to bulk up. That's going to be your first habit. It's not going to be meditation. It's not going to be journaling. It's not going to be affirmations. Throw that shit for later. Just start from your number one priority tasks. So, getting my calories in. You can write 3,500 calories. If you get more, you put a tick. Second habit, it can be working out. You can just go and write like on the boxes, push, pull, legs, etc. This way you're going to track your workouts. I I hope you something clicks for you because like it's fucking wild how you're staying consistent with random ass habits. How do you expect to be motivated to get your habits done when you don't even have a reason to get them done? What is the point for you to go and do affirmations? If your goal right now is not to become more mindful, is not to improve your self-image, but it is to make it, but it is, for example, to build a better physique. What is the point of doing that? You're not going to be able to find a reason why. Your brain is so fucking dumb. I don't know. Yeah. You need to. I messed up my words. I'm not perfect too. But I know that you got what I mean. Go and get the number one priority tasks that will give you 80% of the results that you have always wanted. After doing that, go to the other step. Man, this is the real game changer right now, and just because of the fact that you have watched to this point of the video, I think you deserve to hear it. I personally pay 99 euros every single month repeatedly, right now for about 5 months, just to have this thing, so it's going to help me to stay consistent with my habits. And you, my friend, you can get it absolutely for free. Fucking crazy, I would like to have it for free. Basically, imagine right now you have your habit tracker and just like really visualize it. You go, before going to sleep, put a minus, go to sleep, and somebody just wakes you up with like some ice cold water just pouring on you. So it's super uncomfortable. Every single day you miss a habit, you're getting punched in your mouth or whatever painful shit you can imagine. That would feel horrible, right? But you can already understand that, okay, if that would happen every single time after getting hit to my like mouth for 3 times, I would not want to do it no more because it's uncomfortable. I don't want to experience this shit again. This is the thing that you can do. Like, you can get this type of motivation, this type of drive to get your shit done, and you're not going to need to pour your some ice cold water on you. You're not going to need to get punched in your mouth or whatever, some dumb shit like that. It's going to be all mental. It's going to be all in your mind, and your brain is just going to work this way. You're not going to let your mind slip up. Those things, I'm not going to like waste any of their time. It's just accountability partners. But there are three ways of finding accountability partners, and in my opinion, the first two, they are not as great. The third one is fucking perfect. First thing is going up to your parents and saying like, "Oh, mom and dad, I want to stay consistent with my workouts because I want to get fitter. If I'm going to go and miss my workout, call me a loser." And it's not going to be even about them calling you a loser. You're just going to have low self-respect because like you want your father to see that you are actually putting in the work, etc. This thing works very, very well if you have like super supportive parents who understand the stuff that you do, but most of the times they're not going to really understand what the fuck are you on, why do you want to stay consistent. That's like the reality of like the today's traditional parents. The other way of going about it is finding accountability buddies online. And I tried that before. It takes such a long time, man. And I myself, I haven't found a single one accountability buddy at this point. I tried to go on Discord, search for guys who are going to keep me accountable. They used to keep me accountable for 2 days, then they used to forget about me. Nobody used to really give a shit about me and make sure that I'm going to get punched in my mouth every single time when I slip up to make sure that I'm not going to slip up no more. And here is the real deal. Like the thing for what they pay 99 euros a month and you can get absolutely for free. Fuck, sorry. I have my own free school community. You can join it absolutely for free, and there, every single day, we have multiple guys who are sending their habit trackers every single evening before going to sleep, just taking a picture of it and sending it to our community. What it does is that every single time when they succeed, we are going to root him. Like, yeah, good job, man, whatever. We are going to be super excited for him. Every single time he messes up, every single time he fails, we are going to give that emotional punch in their mouths, saying like, oh, you are a loser. You're not going to achieve your goal if you're going to keep on going like that. And it may seem silly, it may seem fucking autistic to send your tracker every single day, but especially when you're starting out, that's the biggest game changer ever. I pay 99 euros for that shit because I know how valuable that is. For me to create my own school community, I need to pay 99 euros a month. I am the part of my own community. I created it, so I myself am going to be able to stay consistent with my habits. That's how powerful that is. So, if you still don't believe me, go and try it. For the next week, join, it's absolutely free, and just keep on sending your habit tracker every single day. It's not only that you are going to get the advice on how to make sure your habit tracker is going to look better, you're also going to have people rooting on you when you're going to succeed, and you're going to have people calling you a bitch when you're going to fail. This is the best fucking combo for you to grow. That's all I can say, man. To be honest, that those are like the main three things why I managed to haven't missed a single why I managed to don't miss a single habit for the past 16 days. That's it, man. Very nice talking to you. Join the free community, and I will talk to you soon.